What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're doing a request to see how Shenmue III works. Now, I remember playing one of these on the Dreamcast a long time ago when I was a kid, and I had a lot of fun with it, although I sucked and didn't get very far, but I still had fun with it, so I'm actually kind of looking forward to trying this one out. Hopefully this goes better than Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. That did not go so well. So hopefully this one works. It does have a verified badge, so it damn well better, but that doesn't always mean anything. I always use the example, but Deathloop, I made a video about it. You guys saw me play it. Then I get a bunch of reports. It won't launch for me. I go back on my own Steam Deck to try. Yep, no matter what, I can't launch it anymore either. It just fails and crashes the desktop every time. Well, crashes to what this thing considers a desktop. You know, your little big screen Steam thing. It doesn't literally crash you into the desktop OS of the Steam Deck. Didn't want people to misconstrue that. Anyway, enough blabbing. Let's go get this guy hooked up to the capture computer, and then we'll find out for ourselves whether it launches or not and how it runs if it decides to.
So there is not very many settings to this game. There's just VSync, which it's limited to 60 anyway, so I figured we'd leave that on so we don't just have a bunch of screen tearing for no good reason. And then very high graphics setting, and well, that's really all of your options. I mean, obviously we've got some that don't have anything to do with graphics at all, like controller vibration, backer code, and zoom. What else we got here? Let's just make sure there's not something hiding on the next page. Nope, subtitles, and then then you got your voice and subtitles. But anyway, let's go hop into the game and we'll see how it plays. Well, it turns out that this game's harder to run than I thought. So, as you can see, we are not getting 60 anymore. It's more like a 40, 30 FPS experience, and there was even times in the beginning little opening scene where it dropped all the way to 27 at one point. So this would probably not be the way to play unless you're okay with every once in a while it dropping to 27, but most of the time it seems to hang out here in the 40s and 50s. Alright, screw it. Let's go and progress with the story a little more here. We have the river. And some guards, apparently. That thing would not feel very good to get hit with.
Shenmue, who's this?
This is Lil. He saved me from drowning in the river.
He was like, yeah, that's me. I'm the savior.
Did something happen?
A group of thugs tore through here 2 days ago.
We're not gonna lie, the other guy on the left looks like a guy straight out of like one of those Yakuza games. Let's try lowering this down to high now. Still at 720p, of course. We're just gonna leave VSync on because, like I said, it's limited to 60 anyway, so why would we want to introduce screen tearing for no reason? So, and besides that, graphics are high. We know there's no other settings, so let's get into the game. Well, here we go now on high. So let's run around again. Seems like we still can't quite hit 60, but will it be any different than very high? A lot of the times in games like this, it barely matters between high and very high. And really, no, it seems to be very, very similar to what it was before. So if you want to have a closer to 60 FPS experience, we're probably going to have to go to medium, or technically probably low. Because if I remember correctly, I tried medium, thought it was good, and then all of a sudden we got a little farther in, and it was like, hey, guess what? All the way down to 40. So I'm glad I went a little farther, and that's why I always say in the videos, since I'm not playing the whole game, there could be spots where it drops way lower. Because obviously I can't be psychic, nor can I spend all the time to go through every single game all the way through just to make sure it works flawlessly. Heck, if I was going to do that, I'd have to have a YouTube channel dedicated just to doing that, and I'd probably only have like, I don't know, like maybe 4 videos a month, 5 videos a month. I usually be about 4, 5, 6 games a month. Something like that. Sometimes more, sometimes less. With Diablo last month, I didn't really beat many. I think I only beat like 3 or 4, including Diablo 4. Oh, we got some random skinned animals. But yeah, we even drop into the 30s once we get closer over here, it seems. But that's okay. I'm sure a lot of people would say that's playable. So anyhow, let's go move on to medium. So now still at 720p with VSync on, because it doesn't get any more than 60 anyway. We're going to do middle graphics, which is their version of medium, I'm quite sure. So that's pretty much all there is. There's only like one setting that really matters. So now, game time. So now here we go, medium. I can definitely tell a little bit of a graphical difference now. Definitely looks a lot softer, and I feel like there's less grass and whatnot. But at least we're getting 60-ish FPS now, but don't let it fool you. Just because we can get 60 out here doesn't mean it will everywhere. I thought that, and then I went a little further in the game, and it was like owned in the face. So live on camera, I had to go and change it. And decided, okay, well, I don't really want to have low and have to get 60. And even that might not get 60 all the time, as I said. So I decided to just go ahead during the camera record gameplay and limit it to 40. Because I never saw it drop under 40. Except for when we went to high and very high, so you still couldn't do that because it's not like this game has FSR, and I don't know, maybe I should have tried that. A lot of times FSR on the Steam Deck doesn't work in every game. Some games it works in, some games it doesn't.
Guess I'll go after Shenhua.
Oh, nope, he doesn't want me to go that way. Okie dokie. We got a random ladder going up a rock to nowhere. That's interesting. But anyway, let's move on to low. So now here we go with low at 720p here on the Steam Deck. So really, that's all there is, low. Don't have any more to say. There's one option to this, really. So to the game we go. Here we go on low, and it seems as though it's pretty much gotten rid of all grass and whatnot. And I still don't know if this would get 60 or not everywhere. Probably not, so I wouldn't want to play like this. I think this would still look kind of crappy even on the Steam Deck screen itself. All the foliage is messed up and gone and looks really bad. But hey, no one said low is going to be perfect or pretty. Generally you use low if your PC can't quite handle it. But you still want to play and get kinda okay FPS. Got some bowls. There's those animal skins again. Must be leather. They're trying to make leather, rather. Oh yeah, that's right. They won't let me go down there, so might as well not even try. And of course, we'll go a little farther in the story and whatnot. Yeah, once we move to camera gameplay, which is next.
I'm going to.
There's all sorts of cool looking stuff in there, but I guess it's not going to let me go in there either. Well, damn. There's a round ladder here, too. Well, anyway, it's time to move on to camera.
Well, alright, guys. There's really not my settings, per se, so I didn't really bother doing it on camera. Because I'm just going to do middle. Because that seemed to be right around 60 FPS mark. Still dropped a little here and there, but I like my 60 FPS. And then if you guys care more about graphics, just go very high and limit it to 30. And then you'll have a pretty damn smooth experience. Just like this, though, it'll drop to like 27 or something like that every once in a blue moon. So just keep that in mind, but still keep your VSync on, like I said, and middle for graphics. So now, let's go hop into the game. Well, alright guys. Now we're getting some camera recorded gameplay here. And yep, like I thought, when you're actually playing on the Steam Deck screen itself, medium does not look that bad at all. It started looking kind of bad blown up, and stuff still kind of pops in a little bit here and there, but I can deal with all that for the 60 FPS mode. And then everybody who doesn't care about that can drop it down to, or up it to very high and just limit this thing to 30. And then you'll have a nice experience. But yeah, see, like, I mean, it still drops under 60 here and there. Yeah, this is a pretty cool place. Let's continue on down the way here. And then when I do this game on other systems, I'll just... Oh, nope, I guess it does drop all the way down to like 48. Crap. Well, we are getting to a city, so I guess that doesn't quite work. Alright then, changing my idea. Then we are going to go in here. Try this. Because if I can't have 60, I'd rather have it locked to 40. So let's try that now. And see if we can stay at a locked 40. And if not, then fuck it. I guess we'll just have to do, whatchamacallit?
We'll find out
a locked
about
30.
your father.
Thanks. You investigate here, Leo. I'll try another settlement.
Well, he sure seems to be having a peaceful time. Oh, not that.
I need help with something.
What do you want?
I'm looking for someone named Yuan.
No, I haven't. Not since I saw him go to that house over there. But that was a while ago.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Hello? I guess nobody's home.
Well, the guy did say he hadn't seen him for a while, so I figured it wasn't going to be that easy. Do you know anything?
Do you have a moment?
Huh? What is it?
There's something I want to ask.
What do you want? I don't like the looks of you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he does kind of look a little intimidating, doesn't he? Alright, well, no help there.
Excuse me.
What is it?
Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
He occasionally came to visit Joe next door, but Joe is likely working right now. Maybe Joe's daughter Lean knows where he is.
Yeah, well, I already talked to her, and she didn't like the looks of me, so I don't think she's going to be any help right now, unfortunately.
Maybe I'll talk to a few folks around here.
All I want to do is check what's on the cart. Jeez, I wasn't going to run. Alright, let's talk to this guy now that he's done what he was doing.
Hi there.
Aha! Come to apprentice under me, have you?
Nothing.
Fear not, for I am the great Su Xiong. I can forge a formidable master out of the most hopeless of pupils. You stand before a Chun-Tai Cheer master.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
Do I look like I'd know anything about that?
I don't know.
Right.
Come by any time if you've got any burning questions about the great Chun-Tai Cheer.
Alright, well, will do. But, in any case, I think that's plenty of camera recorded gameplay, so let's go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for Shenmue III on the Steam Deck, and it did an alright job. I thought it was going to be so easy to run, it could just get 60 no matter what maxed out. Oh boy, was I wrong. You have to go medium and lock it to 40 if you want a consistent frame rate anyway. Or have it be on low, and it'll still probably do that, and then it looks like absolute garbage, so That's why I chose to do that. Now other people, if you want to drop it down to like 30, you could probably get away with high settings, though it'll still probably drop down to like 26, 27 every once in a blue moon. It did that to me on very high in the opening little like movie. But in any case though, that is all I got for you guys for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, cause I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.